Alright, so today is Thursday, February the 8th, 2018, just after noon, and we're going to start this trail, Hot Springs Canyon Trail. You can see it's a 6-mile trail, 3 miles in, 3 miles back, obviously. So that was one sign. Right here's the next sign I want to show you. So you see right there, Hot Springs Canyon Trail. The Rio Grande Overlook is only 3/10 of a mile. Hot Springs says 2.8. So this is claiming 5.6 now, but from other documentation, it was all saying 3 on some official documentation of this park. So, you know, but the Rio Grande Overlook is down there. We'll be going up this way, all the way. So, Hot Springs Canyon Trail, there we go. All right, so this is the start of our trail. Here, let me just make sure you see this. Straight ahead. No potable water at Hot Springs area. No shade on trail. Take plenty of water. 6 miles round trip. So you see, there it is again. Documentation says 6 miles. So we start off with these little steps. And we start off fresh as daisies today. Nice and rested. And feeling pretty good. As you can see, again, it's a sunny day with some clouds in the sky, but thin. A lot of blue in that sky. So, very, very nice. There's an overlook of the cottonwoods over there. Hopefully you enjoy that, all that nice greenery. I think having this much green in February is a very nice thing to have. Makes you feel springy. But anyway, we'll make our way uphill here. And, you know, like always, as I run across interesting things that I want to share with you, I'll be pulling the camera out and shooting them. So we'll see you in a second. And for me, it may be who knows how many minutes. See you then. All right, so we've gotten this far up the trail. And you can see down here, there's 2 big ponds right there. There's actually a third one to the right. So they got 3 big ponds here where they're preserving water. The road's over that way. In fact, if you can see way down there, there's a couple of vehicles. So anyway, as we turn, this is really, well, okay, it's being pointed out to me to show you all this prickly pear right here. Yeah. Along the trail, which I'll grant you, there's a ton of them. I mean, if you look, my goodness, actually, the more I'm looking now, look at that, there's just a ton. But anyway, the star of this show that I wanted to show you is all of these holes, these little tiny caves, if you will, throughout. You see there's a little one there. There's that one right there on the bottom, and then that one just above it is much bigger. And then, of course, just the shape of these rocks as well. And here, and if you want, there's more cactus. And here, if you want a close-up personal look at cactus, that if you fell on that, boy, you'd be hurting. And you can see there's several of these things around here. So we got various. We're not hurting for cacti here. But yeah, we thought this little scene right here was pretty cool, so wanted to share it. And here, I'll give you the look out that way. You are looking at Mexico. Right there. All those mountains you see down there are all Mexico. Alright, so again, we'll continue on our way. And again, show you more interesting stuff as we come. Alright, so you can see right here, right in front of us is the Rio Grande Overlook. The Rio Grande Village is back to the left where we just came from, coming up the hill. And then Hot Springs is to the right, of which we'll be continuing on our way here. I'll just show you. That's why we'll be going here in a few minutes. But for now, we're going to walk right over here. Should be a very, very short distance. Just got to watch where I step. All these rocks and stuff. Some of these trails can be very tricky if you're not very careful. So I've got to be very careful where I step. And you can see right here, we got a ton. Oh, actually, these, as we have learned since, if you watched our video from the other day from the chimneys, and we ran across those cactus that look like this, that they're velvety, they're not sharp at all. These are called blind prickly pear. So they're blind because they don't hurt you. And you know, they just have nothing to stab you at all. So we probably could.
Over there, you gotta go down.
Yeah, we probably could walk all the way over there. But here, from here even, I'll show you. So you can see the prickly pear right there. And the Rio Grande there. So obviously everything you're looking on the other side of the water there, those cliffs right there in front of us, everything, that is all Mexico. But we're standing here on the U.S. side. So let's walk down through here. Boy, this is a steep step down. So, like I said, you gotta really watch where you're going, watch your steps, because you could seriously get hurt. Now, I will tell you, starting out, I mean, this trail is very rocky, coming up pretty steep. It's not too bad, not for what we've done, but, you know, if you're not acclimated and already kind of used to this stuff, you know, do a few of the easier trails first if you come here to just acclimate yourself and get used to some of the rocky conditions and all of that. And make sure you got good hiking boots. So far we don't have hiking sticks today. We didn't bring them because I think that this trail is going to pretty much flatten out now that we're up here. You know, I'm sure there'll be a little uphill and downhill, but I don't think it'll be anything too bad. So, just something to be aware of. And so, as you can see, there's a Rio Grande way back there. It comes right on down. Comes right on past us. And then right where I showed you, goes right on, sailing down through. And over there is going to be the Boquillas Canyon that you can actually go through that. It's kind of, that's that cut. I don't know if you can see them or not, but between those two hills right there, that's going to be the Boquillas Canyon. So, like I said, right there, all of that you're looking at is all Mexico. Every bit of it. And of course down here, you're splitting U.S. to the right, Mexico to the left. And see, there's a few reflection stuff in the water, but nothing too great. But, you know, this is the scenery. This is where we just came from. And be heading back. And just hopefully you've enjoyed this part. And then, you know, again, as we run across some more, I'll definitely show that to you. Alright, so this is the trail we're taking. We're going that way. You see the landscape here, and I just want to show you a 360 slowly of what it looks like around here. We're at the top. We have seemed to have topped off this trail, so there should be no more uphill. I think the rest of it will be flat and downhill because we happen to know that the springs are right on the river. We've been to it before, but we've never gone this way to it. But you can see how the whole landscape has definitely changed. A lot more flatter that we can see down we're at the top, and here we're right back to the trail. So here we'll just walk right down here and around this little curve so you can see whatever is beyond there. But I think that the part that was a little difficult, and it was, you know, it makes you breathe a little hard here and there, but once you get used to this place, it's truly not bad at all. And oh, I thought this curved out to the left. Looks like it doesn't. So I just see what, if anything, down here. It doesn't look like. I think pretty soon, I think we'll get down to the river. I think that's the river out in front of us. Canyon way down there that you can see. But other than that, I don't think there's anything. So I'll go ahead and kill this for now. Once we see something more interesting or different, then I'll show that to you. All right, so back over here to the left is the trail that we've come down. We come this way. And you can see this canyon down here. There is no river or nothing here. This is just a very dry canyon. Just want to turn around slowly and show you. But you see down here, it's kind of cool. Got some canyon walls down here, and then you can see obviously it goes off to the left and scoots on that away. And a lot of cactus, blind prickly pear here, some over there, some over there. And there's a bunch of stuff here, and our trail is over here now to the right. We'll be heading down that way. So just wanted to share this little bit with you, you know, just something interesting on the trail. Oh, and yeah, and I just wanted to document it because I didn't say it earlier. I did say it was a little afternoon when we started. The time, the way we figured it, close to the minute, was about 12:15. Right now it's about 1:25, 1:26, 1:25. So we've been on this trail for an hour and 10 minutes, and you know, we're not sure how much further it is, but you know, I can't imagine it'll take us a lot longer. But let's keep going and see what we can see. All right, so we've just come off the trail just a little bit, not far, 50 feet or what have you. But that's the Rio Grande right there running. I just thought this was kind of an interesting scene. Right there should be about the middle of your screen. There's a black burro down there that's barely cruising along, and then up from it, between those two trees, is a cow. So we got a cow-burro buddy combo, and then of course you've got the big curve right here in the river as well, and you can see there's several more curves going all the way out through there. Hopefully you can see those curves there, and the landscape and all that. So here's the canyon down in front of us. I know it probably don't look very steep, and it's not terribly steep, but I'd say it's 50 feet down there, at least. And you got that round rock right there. That's actually pretty big. That's pretty nice.
And right there's right beside the water over there leading down to the springs. We're not too far. Read now.
Oh, that's not the springs right there, I don't believe.
But we're not too far from them.
No, yeah, we're definitely not too far from them. But yeah, we are coming close to the end. If you look over here, hopefully you can actually see the trail that we will be going down in a few minutes and walking on. So just wanted to show this to you and share it with you, and hopefully you've enjoyed it. See you on the next one. Alright, so we've come off the trail a little bit again just to show you. Well, I showed you this from well back over there, and you can get a better close-up of this. And just for a second, let's listen. How peaceful is that? And so slowly you can see it just runs right on. And it's actually pretty deep too. If you look down in there, you cannot see the bottom once you get a couple of feet out with your vision. So this is actually extremely deep.
There's a little cove over there.
Yeah. As is being pointed out, right there is a little underwater cave basically that you can see some of the water is actually running into. And then of course it goes straight on down that way. And then right on out over there and through that canyon. If you see those two people walking on that trail up there, we passed them a couple minutes ago. Then there's a couple more coming right here. So, pretty cool scenery, pretty cool sound. And I know we're getting pretty close to the end of it. And then, you know, we'll definitely make sure we show you that if there's nothing in between here and there. Alright, so you hear those people laughing. This will be the hot spring. And there's plenty of people. Wow. You want going down? No, I mean down the trail. All right, well, you want me to walk back in front of you since I'm recording? Yeah. All right, so you saw the hot springs. It's 2:12. So it took us 1 hour and 57 minutes. That's, I gotta tell you, that's with a number of stops of obviously videoing, taking pictures, taking a couple of small, 1 minute breaks here and there, and all of that. But yeah, it was a number of stops to help to make this video, of course. So, but that was the hot spring. You got to see how popular it is today, February the 8th again. So, a lot of people here. Yeah, there's no shade here, but we'll sit right here. We'll take us a break, and we'll head back in just a little bit. So I'll just let you know that, if I don't see anything more interesting, this will be the end of the video. If I do see something interesting, then it ain't the end. So you'll know if you see the little end screen running. But either way, hope you've enjoyed the trip. I know I have. It's not been bad. And we'll probably get back within an hour, hour and a half once we head straight back. So we'll see you on the next one if there's nothing else coming up. See you later. All right, so we're starting our way back. This is the trail, of course. And you see the river down there. The Mexico Cliffs. What I wanted to show you, it's right there. Hot Springs Canyon Trail. You can see we're 2.5 miles away from the Rio Grande Village, which is where we're heading. So this is the trail heading back. Just show you a couple of seconds of this. And then, like I said, unless I find something really, really, truly interesting, I won't show you no more, but I'll go ahead and I'll record when we get back to the end of the trail.
It's 2:40 right now.
Oh, the time is 2:40, and we left our spot back there at 2:34, It was 234, so I remember it.
234.
And so we'll see what it takes to get back. So I'll probably see you at the end of the trail. Take care. Alright guys, we're still heading on our way back, and of course we passed this coming. But I just looked at this, and I really can't deny showing you this any longer. Take a look at this on the ground. Look at all these holes. Where of course from erosion over time. These are all rock. And you can see how it's made all these holes and channels. Look how deep this one is. That one's got to be a couple of feet deep, I would say. So when water does get in here, that can actually pull up and hold water for a while. And then right on down. And you see out there at that furthest point right there, that boulder is stuck where water, I know, carried that down there. And then of course you got the greenery out there, so pretty cool. I like all these holes. Here, we'll step across. Let's see what's the easiest way to get out of here. Maybe this way. You can see some more this way anyway. See, a lot more holes. Pretty cool. It's like somebody made big indentions in this thing. All kinds of places. How you doing?
Okay.
And then finally from this side. It's pretty deep. Down to that deepest point, that's got to probably, I don't know, 8-10 feet deep, I'd say. So here's the trail. We'll keep on going. Like I said, if I find anything else interesting, I'll show it to you. All right, everybody, it is 3:55, and you can see we are back. Right there's the beginning of the trail. That's it behind me. Down there's a little water and stuff. This is all the cottonwoods. The car is right over there. So we left the hot springs at 2:34. So it took us an hour and 21 minutes. It took us an hour and 21 minutes to make it back. It took us 2.5 hours to get there. And that just shows you how slow we went for making videos and taking pictures and all that stuff. But hour and 21 to get back, and that was it. So we had a pretty good hike, pretty good time, pretty nice scenery. You've seen all that, so you would know that. So hopefully you'll stick around, and we'll be doing something else, and get you another video out of that. So take care and see you then.